4 lights, 5 lights. And we're off. WHF Arrow going to be on the right-hand side, just behind Star. Coming into turn 1 now. Bit of a lock-up. Star takes the outside line. Arrow on the inside. Tight racing with both Mercedes drivers sandwiching that poor Ferrari. It's a 2-man job. And we got Turbo Snail Jr.
It's fallen down to last.
Ultra Titan, no! I wanted him to get a podium so badly.
Turbo looking to get the inside line on Arrow, but pulls back in.
That might be the smart move. You don't want to be taking big risks in turn 1 as he loses part of his wing. Yet, Turbo Snail Jr. missing an end plate on his front right wing, unfortunately. Is there any damage on Arrow? Oh, no!
No!
Oh, no!
I'm sorry, Arrow, mate. I've cursed you. I'm so sorry, buddy.
That wasn't you. I believe that was the Alpine that caused that. I didn't have the best view of it as I was trying to check if Arrow had wing damage.
Yeah, I was trying to check if Star had wing damage, because he ghosted, but no, he does not.
So both Saubers making short work of the Ferrari now. Arrow will be absolutely fuming after that one, as he looks to make
Arrow, get your head back
a
in
move
that
for the
game.
outside. Gets kind of swished in a little bit by the 2 Saubers.
Oh, he's making work of the other one, though. Back up into P4. Will we see a redemption drive here from Arrow?
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Oh!
But just so unfortunate for him, and he may get overtaken by both the Alpine as well as the Sauber now.
That gaggle of cars really need to work together to get back up to those top 2 drivers up there.
I don't see it happening without a safety car, I'll be honest with you. The Mercedes drivers appear to be playing the smart game. And Croskery, as well as Lewis, currently sitting P3 and P4 as...
Ooh, no, Arrow into the wall.
Has he taken damage from that, though?
He has. He's taken his right end plate. He was squished up against that wall by the Alpine of Lewis.
Were they 3 wide then? As Ollie JL now makes a move into P4 ahead of his teammate Arrow, who does have a bit of damage to his end plate there, and that'll negatively impact him. As we've got Mallard looking to try and make a cheeky move on Lewis, unable to do so, doesn't quite have the legs for it. Into turn 1, falls back into position.
It's probably about 13 seconds, I'd say.
That they're both very cautious, or that they both really, really want that P11 spot.
Yeah.
As we see him make a move on the left-hand side of Turbo Snail Jr. Turbo Snail Jr. giving him plenty of room, attempts to switch back, unable to do so. As WHF Gordon, the first of the Mercedes drivers in the pits, I believe. As the lanky one makes a move on Godzilla, and Godzilla briefly made it back, only for it to happen again as Ollie is in the pits now. The second of the Ferrari drivers to go into the pits. A lot of people diving straight into the pits, as we'll go with Star.
Oh, there.
What have I missed?
Enter and Turbo went deep into the last corner.
With so many pit stops happening.
Croskery getting past Lanky one.
Ooh. We've got Godzilla potentially making a cheeky move on the lanky one here, as well taking the inside line. Does have to brake a little bit. Does he have the momentum to get past? A little bit of contact. A little bit of contact. Doesn't look like anybody's come out too bad for wear, but Godzilla does have front left wing damage. Seems to be a fan favorite of the cars today, is to damage that front left wing. Obviously not the first car we've seen to do that, and probably won't be the last, but at least the racing's looking a little bit tighter now. We could have some excitement. And we've got our fan favorite, WHF Arrow, currently sitting P8 as his teammate goes for a move on Godzilla, is able to get the pass. As Arrow possibly looking to just bide his time a little bit. Knows that...
Oh, Arrow getting through at that last corner.
So, Lanky One and Godzilla, I believe, are the last two cars to pit. And Ollie makes contact with the Alpine ahead and takes a bit of wing damage on the front right just to switch it up. Lets his teammate Arrow past. Arrow now will be looking for vengeance. Does not have any damage, and neither does Lewis. Looks to be a fair battle. Obviously, Arrow's going to have slightly older hards, as both drivers do have a hard on. Turbo Snail Jr. picking up a time penalty, as well as Ultra Titan, both picking up 3-second penalties. And could be here, and he does get past. Yeah, that's usually in Tier 2 when there's absolute murder going on, and it's usually Dubsy and Michael Louis that get in the mix. As Turbo Snail Jr. takes the inside line, and if Extreme leaves him space, cuts across the track, picks up a 3-second penalty for his efforts. Not entirely sure what happened there, but that was not a smart move to be making at all. Obviously, I think for him, it's just about beating Turbo Snail Jr. at this point, seeing that he had a penalty and decided... That's actually mental that there can be a 10-second gap, and you can see the car that's 10 seconds ahead of you.
Another yellow flag. Oh, that's fit.
WHF Gordon bringing home a 3-second penalty in the third to last lap.
Well, that secures Star to win.
Got backmarker Turbo Snail Jr. about to get lapped by Lewis, who goes very wide, almost loses the car. Arrow takes advantage of that. And Ollie going to take that position back from Mallard. Both have front right wing damage, so I suspect that's not helping either of them at this point.
Yeah, I don't think either of them's going to get that P5 spot.
No. And Mallard taking that position back, and Ollie almost went off the track. Lost the back end there.
Oh, Ultra.
Wow, the Mercedes drivers are fighting. I mean, you could call it that.
On the last level. Oh, here they go.
Oh.
And Star wins the Miami Grand Prix. Gordon second. Now we wait for Crossgree to come across the lines in third.
It's just an astonishingly massive gap, you know.
Yeah, Crossgree third. Arrow back into P4. What a recovery from him. Oh, Lewis stacks into the 1P5.
And that will guarantee him P5 as we see Mallard coming across the line. Don't know why he'd do that. I usually do it in other places. Ollie going to be bringing home P7. NF Extreme, who I believe this is his first race, will be bringing home
First Tier 2 race, yep.
And Lanky One going to be in P10. Craig Conley in 9th. Conzilla P11. Jamie Dwyer P8. Turbo Snail Jr. in P13. And Ultra Titan, very unfortunate race for him, bringing the back of the pack.
And there you have it. Star picks up his first win of this season, the first Mercedes 1-2 of the season as well, which will give them the lead in the Constructor Championship ahead of Ferrari, who faltered in Miami. Meanwhile, Crossgree picks up his first podium this season for Sauber. And as we look at the standings, WHF Gordon has extended his championship lead over Arrow. Meanwhile, Star, with that win, takes a massive jump up to P4 in the championship, as well as Crossgree jumping up to P6 in the championship. As we head to Vegas, we'll see things hot up. Can anyone put a hand on the title? We will see. But I've been WHF Arrow. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.